What's up, gamers? Joe here. Let's talk about Shaman. Gigantotem, 10 mana 8/8, costs 1 less for each totem you've summoned this game. I think this is a nice payoff card for summoning a bunch of totems, especially since we have Carving Chisel and Party Favor. We are going to be summoning a lot of totems, and that's going to make our gigantic totem really cheap. And it's a good payoff. It's a good payoff for running totems. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. I am going to go out on a limb and say we have enough totem stuff to be worth it. I think we have enough wide board support this time around that I think all these cards can be run in the same deck, minus Criminal. So 4 out of 5. It's a very good payoff. Crud Caretaker. 4 mana 1/1, Battlecry, summon a 3/5 elemental with Taunt. And I would just like to point out, these both cost 4 mana. Okay? Just keep that in mind. That's why I'm giving this 5 stars. It's alright stats. It's 4/6 worth of stats. That's better than a Yeti. But the true upside is that they can be evolved, right? You can transform them into ones that cost more. And that's valuable. Especially if you can go AoE, go wide. That's 2 5-drops. Like, what? So I think this card's going to be really good. I think technically it might be nerfable. I don't know how they would nerf it, but they can nerf it. Maybe make the filth a 3/4. Honestly. Alright. I think it's decent on its own, and it helps support the evolve. And I think the evolve is critical mass as well. 8 mana criminal lineup, choose a friendly minion, summon 3 copies of it, overload 2. I think this card is doo-doo. 1 star. I don't really see why Shaman would run this in the first place. I can't think of any minions they would want to copy. I can't think of a game where you have a minion on board and have 8 mana. Carving Chisel, 2 mana 1/3. After you attack, summon a random basic totem. Very good. Very, very, very good. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I think, so it's 2 mana, summon 3 totems, and you get 3 damage. That seems pretty good, because it can help you kill the enemy's aggro while developing your own. I mean, each totem's valued 1 mana, roughly. So you summon 3 mana worth of stuff for 2 mana. Plus you get 3 damage. So good value, good value. Plus that's 3 totems. If you're running 2 of them, that's 6 totems already. 6 totems towards the big totem. So you're gonna get them nice and cheap. Party Favor Totem, 3 mana 0/3. At the end of your turn, summon a basic totem. Infuse 2. Summon 2 instead. Very good as well, 4 stars. Infuse 2 is going to be really easy for a totem deck. For a wide board deck. And this card helps it go even wider. Because it gets you 3 bodies on the board. And they need to kill this one. Very specifically. Plus, these could be 2 3s, 2 2s, due to certain cards. So, I think the totems have really good support this time. This is a very good totem card. It helps them go wide, which is exactly what they need. Totems love going wide. I was talking about it last expansion. I think Shaman is getting enough stuff to go wide. They have enough stuff to go wide now. Bloodlust is back. And it's gonna kill you. 4 mana 5/4, the Stone Right. Simply, Battlecry for the rest of your game, your totems have +2 attack. Insanely good. And if you notice, she has the chisel. Very good. I'm gonna give her 4 stars as well. Totem Pack just is 4 stars altogether. Because if you can get this on 4, I think you just win. Your totems will be so flippin' strong, it's gonna be wacky. Sorry about that. Drink some cola. Oh my goodness. But this is I think it's really good. Because if your totems are able to keep attacking, your totems become like big threats. Rather than just like things the opponent has to waste their time on. Now it's like they need to. Otherwise they're gonna lose. Because they start threatening more lethal. Because I mean, this will be 6 damage. Like, I think that's pretty good. Summon 2/2s. Yeah, that's really good. So, that's just what I think. Convincing Disguise. I love this card, by the way. Nice to see Brucon. 1 mana, transform a friendly minion into one that costs 2 more. Infuse 4, transform all friendly minions instead. What? That's really good. I'm very excited for Evolve. I think this goes with Totem deck too. Because you want to infuse 4, which is a little high. But it's to go wide though. So like, I mean your totems will be a bunch of 3-drops. For 1 mana, nutty. So, I think it's really good as well. It might get nerfed to 2 mana. TBH. I mean, I think it just works really well. You get good stat, like, you run your bad stat minions, and then you turn them into 2 more. So you get, like, 2 random 6-drops with Crud Caretaker. And then, like, Baroness also helps that. Your totems help with this. I think Totem and Evolve go together. Oh my goodness, too many distractions today. We got Muckpool. 1 mana, 3 uses. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. Super good too. Because this is a lot like the Bogspine Knuckles, in that you can play it on 1 turn, and then immediately, like on another turn, on a different turn, you can play a minion, and then immediately evolve it. I think that's going to be really good. Because then, like, you know, your setup pays off later. Rather than sticking a minion and then using it, you can use this and then upgrade your minion right away. Your minion has no chance to get killed before. And I think the Tiny Toys is in rotation too, so I think it all goes together. I think it's all going to be very good together. Baroness, this one is a 4 mana 3/6. If it would transform, you summon the minion instead. So if I use my Muck Pools on this to evolve it by 1 mana, it would summon a random 5-drop and keep Vash like on my board. This one I'm gonna give 4 stars. Because it's really good, but it's like, it's just a 3/6. Like, yeah, I mean, your evolves turn into summons. You know what? I'm giving all the other evolve 5. I'll give this 5 as well. I don't think you can nerf it to 5 mana. I feel like that'd be a buff. So, I think it's fine as is. It's going to be really good though, because you definitely run it in your evolve decks, because it's a really good payoff. I mean, simply, you just summon a shit ton of minions. Primordial Wave, 3 mana. Devolve the enemy board by 1. Evolve your board by 1. Simply. Very good as well. They are definitely running out of evolve style cards if they're just combining the two together. I think this is really good as well. 5 stars. I mean, it's like you fuck over the enemy's board and you upgrade yours. Like, what else would you want? And its nature, it does have a class, unlike the other 3. So, oh, I guess Muckpool isn't like a spell. But I think it's really good as well. Whole Evolve package, 5 stars. Whole Totem package, 4 stars. Shove them together, 4.5. Tier 2, Tier 1 on a really good day. It's going to be good. I'm going to love it. Glug will be in this deck for sure. The Gulper, dude. It's gonna... I'll make it work. I know I keep saying I'll make stuff work, and then I don't post any videos. But I'm gonna make this work. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.